What's that part, man? After that. Michael Jackson. Black or white. Let's say that first of all. You already know that though. There's a thing like dang it. It's like I don't know. I used to know that, man. It's flying fast. Okay, tune standard. And who requested this? Me. Michael Jackson, Black or White. Let's do it. Cool little groove here. I went to the neck pickup. Give me a little more depth to this part. And what you want to do is bar the 9th fret on string 4 all the way down to string 1. String 1, yeah, 4 through 1. You don't have to emphasize on the high E string really hard, but it is in there a little bit. But the dominant ones are strings 4, 3, and 2. And what you want to do, this is hammering on a chord to another chord. So you're going to hammer middle finger to 10B and the 3rd finger to 11D. This stuff, you know, Doobie Brothers, it's been used a lot, but it's kind of tricky if you're not used to it, because the problem people have is they go to hammer. It's easier for most people naturally to do one like that, but when you got to bring 2 of them down, then it requires even pressure and force coming down to get both hammer-ons equally loud. You don't want one louder than the other. The other problem people have is they go to hammer, like say with this 3rd finger, and they may get the hammer on, but it may mute out the G string, which should be ringing off fret 9 on the bar. So take this stuff slowly. There's a lot to learn just in this little part. Okay, so after you hammer, and then go down, up, down, and then lift these 2 that you hammered off and do an upstroke. And upstroke strings 2, 3, and 4. Now, like I said, if that high E's barely in there, it's fine, but aim for 2, 3, and 4 on that upstroke. And then this part, bar the 7th fret, strings 4 through 1, and go 9G. Tip of that 1st finger, kind of touch that A to mute it, and go down, up, down, up, down, up. And then take, you're going to want to, best way to do this is to bar with your 3rd finger, 9, 9, 9, D, G, and B. See? Just a major chord shape there. So slow down, here's this very epic riff. Oops. And then when it changes, you're going to go, if you're not used to bar chords, you better get used to it. Pilgrim. Alright. It's an A major. Bar the 5th fret, everything. 7A, 7D, 6G. Emphasize on the top 4 strings, guys. If you hit the B or the E, it's fine, but let your main dominant notes be coming from the top strings here. Then just stick your hand over the strings or lift up a little bit of pressure or both. 2, 3, 4, again. 2, 3, 4, back to the beginning. Okay, then you're going to go to a B major bar. It's the same thing you just played here, but a whole step sharp, barring the 7th fret. And then go 9A, 9D, 8G. One time. 2, 3, back to A. 2, 3, 4, back to the beginning. Okay, and then, you know, it goes through that. That's most of the song. But there's that middle breakdown part that's really cool. It starts out more of a keyboard thing, and the guitar comes in with this kind of Motley Crue Dr. Feelgood thing. So let's do that part. Distortion, obviously, for this. Go down, up on the open E, and then 3rd fret E, pull off to an open. 5th fret E, pull off to an open. 3rd fret E, pull off to an open. So, and then 7A, 6D, 7G. Quick rest there. And then go 5A, 6D, and then right back to 7A, 6D, 7G. So you have, and then the next one goes, start it over, up to there. Sounds like a whole lot of Rosie from AC/DC there. And so up to the 3, pulling off to the open. And then this time the ending's different. It goes 5th fret A and D. I like to bar it. You don't have to. You can use 2 fingers. Pick those 2 strings, slide them a whole step sharp up to 7. Once you get there, do a quick rest here and then hit them again and vibrato a little bit. So that's that whole hook. It just alternates between those 2. And I wish I would have went a step further and did this part right there. I'm pretty sure that's it if you guys want me to show you it. You want me to? Okay, it's fast as hell, man. And it, you know, it's not, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. It's fast as hell. Might be teaching it to you wrong, but this is how I remember it. 12, 14, 17 on the low E. Pick and hammer, hammer twice. Same thing on the A. This is a good little subgroup, right? Then same thing on the D string, just 1 time, I believe. So then G string, go 12, 14, 16. You're just picking the 12s, you guys. The rest are hammer-ons. So then 10B, pick, hammer to 12 and 14. That part I'm pretty sure. It's a pentatonic minor here. E minor, go 12E, upstroke, 15B, pull off the 12, and 14G. That in itself is a cool, you know, old classic rock riff. I'm thinking Randy Rhoads now. So then 15B, pull off the 12, and then 14, 12G, down up. Eric Johnson plays a lot in these pentatonics with these little weird patterns. 12B, 14G, pull off the 12, 14D. So that's... Oops. 14, 12 on the G, pick, pull, and then alternate pick 14, 12 on the D, down, up, and then 12G. Okay, so that's it. Michael Jackson, black or white. If you have questions, let a brother know. Okay? And I'll see what I can do to get you pointed in the right direction. I'm Mike Gross. rockinguitarlessons.com is my website. Coming, it looks like, in February of 2013, $25 a month to join. It's a pick up your guitar and learn site. Look, man, we're busy. I get it. Believe me, I get it. I'm sick, and I'm still out here. But, you know, the older people are working, the younger ones are at school. We're busy. So I want this site to be one that you can set the book aside for the most part. Not that we can't use those as learning tools, because we can. We definitely can. But I want this to be a site. It's designed to help you at the level that you're at, where you pick up your guitar, learn techniques, styles, patterns, solos. Yes, you'll learn your scales. And, you know, you can pick and choose, but it's going to be a cool site. So I hope to see you guys there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and once you do that, send me your favorite songs. This one, like I said, wasn't a request as far as I know. It's just something I wanted to do. I only think I have Beat It on here, and it was one of the first lessons I ever did when I was called MG Free Guitar Lessons. If any of you guys have been with me that long, let me know. Leave a comment. This seems like forever, man, but it's been about 8.5 months. And when I first opened my channel, it was youtube.com/mg free guitar lessons. And I was all kind of stiff and nervous. It's funny. I still have the channel. There's probably like 10 videos on there, but I don't do nothing with them. And but anyways, that was one of my first ones. I was doing a series called the Top 50 Greatest Guitar Riffs, and some of my subscribers and students, you know, suggested some, and I threw some in there. But they're all on this channel as well. I just brought what I had there onto youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. If you wanted to take, I'm having trouble speaking, private guitar lessons from me, download Skype.com if you haven't. Send me a friend request to Rockin Guitar Lessons. It's $50 an hour, $25 for a half an hour. There's nothing faster and more effective than private lessons. And look, man, the computer world, man, computers have taken over everything. Doesn't matter what profession you're in. So that's the main reason I shifted gears and headed in this direction. I'm very glad I did. But you can get so much how-tos and for frees. That's what this channel is about. And I'm going to keep this channel coming for free lessons because I know that not everyone can afford to take private lessons. But for those of you that can, it is the fastest route. We can work on the things you want to work on, and I can help you with song structure, solo ideas, rhythms, finger picking, blues, metal, country, jazz, whatever styles you want to work on. I can watch you play, I can hear you play. So I highly suggest it if that fits your budget. But only send me a request if you're going to be taking lessons. All my Skype friends are actually students from the United States and around the world. It makes it that just a lot easier for me to keep track of what's going on. But you can still contact me, man. You guys know how to do that through YouTube and rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. You can hit me up there. And my PayPal email, tvxpunk@aol.com. That's if you'd like to make a donation to this channel. No pressure, but if it's something that's on your heart and you feel like you can afford to give a little, then it's much appreciated. If you can't, it's cool. I'll still take your request, man. It's not like that at all. I just love doing this, you guys. I love so much doing it. And it helps. It does help. Naturally, I got expenses I still have to pay, and I spend most of my time here. Bringing these free lessons to you. If you can't, like I said, don't feel bad. I got subscribers taking my videos and putting them all over their Facebook and telling people on YouTube about it. People doing tutorials about Mike Gross, and thanks, man. That's what it's all about, and I do appreciate that very much. So, till next time, I'm Mike Gross, rockinguitarlessons.com and youtube.com/rockinguitarlessons1. We'll talk to you guys later. How'd that part go? Oh, I remember it. I remember it. Professional too, ain't I?